Back everybody to Let's Play 35 plus years of Advanced Squad Leader. I am incredibly confused as to why I see the Duolingo subscribe to earn drops, but I'm just gonna hide that for a sec. It is a Saturday. It is October 11th. Hello, Rutin. How are you today?
I'm dazed and confused.
I'm sorry to just like go online, but my brain just like needs to do this. Um, it has been forever since last game, so I'm just gonna click on a thing before things get going.
Keep your eyes open.
Thank you for the follow, Pigboy1537 or 1537 or 1537, however you prefer it. Today we are not only getting back into the swing of things, so apologies for any sloppiness or anything like that. But we're getting back into things with a nice a nice campaign game. This is a third-party product. This is the Green Hell of Inor. This is from Le Franc-Tireur, from the French guys over in, as you can imagine, France. Now, I hope I can get through this intro rather quickly. Couple things to note. Okay. Now I've gotten two bad data errors, so I wonder if it's 6.7. There's a couple images that for some reason are not showing. They are the same, just a different nation. So GEQ mark 58 and FRQ mark 58. It's maybe a concealment or something. I don't know. Either way, we're getting into the swing of things, like I said, with Green Hell of Inor. This is an action that took place, as you can imagine, 1940, thanks to the date on screen, but one that took place between the Germans and French in the area of Inor, as you can imagine, and we will hopefully have a lot of fun with this. Before I get into rules and stuff for the campaign, is there anything you wanted to add, Rudin?
Nah, it isn't the light.
Okay. So yeah, not to try and kill the banter here really early, but I have a nice little booklet that hopefully people can hear outside of me just slapping it against my desk. There are a lot of things to cover. I kind of want to get through this ASAP. Even if I don't explain everything, at least going over the highlights so that we have everything kind of prepared. There'll be plenty of time to go into some of the more advanced stuff once we've gotten at least a couple of turns under our belt. So campaign rules, as you can imagine, we've done campaign before, so I'm not going to reiterate all the stuff with regards to no man's land, casualty victory points accumulated over time, stuff like the various, I don't know, the DRMs that you'll exhibit, who's attacking, who's not. What is important, though, is a couple things. First off, there are VP hexes all across the map. These are all the hexes that have a red circle and a number within them. So they're all worth the value that is printed inside. This will come in way later once we start tallying VP hexes and VP points associated to those. There are CVP that we need to calculate in terms of CVP earned. So you get 1 VP per 15 CVP earned. This is fractions rounded down. I assume that this is really at the end of it is going to matter for full campaign losses. So we're going to have to keep track on that. And there is also VP exit VP earned. So there's a conversion rate of 1 VP per 5 EVP exited by the Germans along the south edge or within 1 hex of U44. U44 being... where the hell is that? Sorry, W. That's why I was confused. Double U44, which is way to the right. So entry area AA on the right. Hex is a 2-value hex. So either the Germans go off the south edge anywhere or within 1 hex of W44. There's a lot of space to go through, so I can't imagine that's really going to matter now, but always important to talk about at least the victory conditions right away. Okay, a couple of points. There's a lot of terrain here, a lot of terrain that should be pretty obvious. Just want to reiterate some of the ones that, just in case. So there are 2 different types of grain/plowed field hexes on the map. Greatest example we can look at here is hexes, what is that, S6 and T7. S6 is plowed, T7 is grain. So, hopefully that will eliminate the confusion there, but it does mean that LOS hindrance is going to be very interesting to calculate in a lot of cases. There's a lot of special buildings. One thing to note is that cellars do appear to be active, and they act like Festoon Budapest cellars. So gonna have to read those at some point. There are barges on the river. They can't move. They're treated as wooden buildings. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near them just yet, so we'll hold off on that. There are trenches that can connect. There is rubble that is possible. We'll worry about that once we start rubbling stuff. It is very unfortunate that the booklet is a booklet and not something that is maybe a little bit smaller, or I kind of wish there was a digital version of this. If only because the production quality is very nice, but there are a lot of special things like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 12 unique and distinct areas on this map. So, for example, Champ des Chaussées and Hilltop 325 in the top of the map. That is area L, which is going to matter for purposes later on. Bois de la Ferté, same idea. Bois de Neurdan, Hill 311. Unfortunately, those don't technically come up, but there is the path that crosses them, and that's more important for whatever reason. Bois d'Inor is important, the actual fucking village, all that stuff. These are things that need to be looked at and paid attention to. They matter for a lot of different reasons. There are special rules here, so a couple of them. Kindling and fires. Kindling is not allowed. Vehicle crews cannot voluntarily abandon their vehicle. There's some French stuff specifically to French units, and the same apply to German units. Let's see if I can keep this short here. The 11th, Foreign Legion Infantry. They are a distinct unit. They apply the Allied troop rule to non-Legion French leaders and Legion MMC, which I don't think is really going to matter right now. I don't even know if I have any of them on the board. They have a special ELR always. Broken morale is better than usual. They can use captured weapons without problems, and they don't cower. 14th and 15th Algerian troops, or regiment of Algerian shooters. These colonial MMCs, they're stealthy when in woods, brush, orchard. That's probably going to really be the only thing that matters here. They can also claim hand-to-hand. So be careful rooting for hand-to-hand. Their morale can be one higher when they're broken. There's stuff that relates to snipers, but we don't have to worry about that. Because I would have to purchase them, and I'll have to double check that. There is the 136th French Infantry Regiment. They are stealthy, underlined morale. I don't think I have any, so we're not going to worry about that. Germans, ELR is 4 at the start of each CG. So that is very important to note. It can drop according to refit phase. So I'm not quite sure why their ELR always starts at 4. If it can drop in the refit phase, perhaps it will affect some purchases. I'm not sure. Stern platoons, contrary to E162, these MMC are not lax at night, but are treated as normal. Early war machine guns. The MG34 were not the only machine guns used by the Germans. Older models were used. So LMG to represent World War I light MGs, still used in 2nd and 4th echelon divisions. They get an MMG to represent the water-cooled ones they still had in use, as well as the World War I MG08, which fields in the HMG category. All right. Now we'll go to CG stuff, and hopefully again this is useful for everybody here, especially you, Rutan. Hopefully you're taking notes.
I'm very attentive right now.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, especially after all this time. The most exciting thing I can get to is reading rules, but I wish I could skip this, but rules is important, and I want to get these, especially for a campaign game. Let's not muck this up right away. Okay, so all CGs are 7 turns. However, it is a variable end. So beginning on turn 5, on a 3 or less, the scenario is over. On turn 6, it's 4 or less. On turn 7, it is a 5 or less. And then afterwards, it's just the end. There are DRMs that apply on the first CG date. So there's a -1 DRM that applies on the first CG date for CG3. There's a -1 that'll apply on any night CG, and there's a +1 for any dawn attack. And you skip turn 5, but whatever. Campaign game rule number 4: no bore sighting. Guns may always set up hip freely in CG dates, so don't have to worry about that. At the end of Defender's game turn 7, no DR is made. Scenario is automatically ended. Blah blah blah. OBA. Do you have any OBA? I don't think. I didn't get any.
What kind of reveal would that be?
Oh well, I don't know. Whatever. I don't have any OBA. Each side is limited to using a maximum of 2 OBA modules per CG date. For purposes of this rule, an OBA RG is considered used if one or more. It's FEE here, but it should be FFE. So typo, whatever. So if you ever use a FFE counter, you're considered having used that module. You can freely select a radio or field phone for an offboard observer for that OBA, which is pretty nice. Your security area is traced secretly, blah blah blah. It just has to be friendly controlled at game start. Bombardment exists. Again, pretty sure I'm not going to have to deal with bombardment just yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. Terrain changes. All changes are permanent, exception clearance. So if you end up rubbling a building, keep the rubble counter, there. Burnt out wreck, same thing applies. Terrain blazes, blah blah blah. Reinforcements. So reinforcements just use the typical on-map setup or in reserve, unless they're interdicted by OBA. We can get to that later, because it's the first date. I can't imagine there's gonna be much there. Concealment. All infantry that's set up in concealment terrain may do so concealed, regardless of LOS, without needing a concealment purchase. Well, I wish I'd read that sooner. Purchased otherwise, blah blah blah. Some things apply. Concealment counters purchased during a refit phase are intended mainly for use as dummies. So I'm gonna have to make a modification later on. but not to worry. Snipers, due to the large playing area, we get 2 snipers. So both friendly snipers must set up as per the first 2 sentences of A14.2. This is the rule that states that it has to be 6 hexes of 6 stacks of units. In this case, you have to still follow that rule, and they have to be more equal to 15 or more hexes away from each other. So you cannot have 2 snipers that are set up right next to each other and essentially, what's the flood the box or whatever sports ball terminology we want to use here. My sniper disappeared. Maybe that's why I got an error. I don't know. So we're gonna clone them, and then we'll worry about positioning later. I already know where I'm gonna put one. The other one also feels pretty self-evident. Sand is never altered by the presence of 2 friendly snipers in place simultaneously, so we don't have to worry about some stuff that might happen there. You just randomly determine which sniper attacks. I do want to put forth this this idea in case you want to roll with it, Rutin. When I do solo campaigns, I typically do on ties both snipers activate. I don't know if that's technically way more punishing than probably should be, but is there any sort of feeling you have towards that?
Oh, I always went with you roll 1 dice on a 1 to 3. It's one. If on a 4 to 6, it's the other.
Okay. Would you rather do that?
Um, Knowing how snipers can go in the past, I would say let's do that.
Okay.
I don't want because I know what's gonna happen if we don't.
We'll just suddenly start rolling only ones and twos. That's fine. The only units which may perform massacre are berserk units. I can't imagine we're going to be really getting into that, but who knows. So effective massacre on ELR and invoking no quarter are listed as per regular rules. It's just that that stuff only lasts for the turn or for the date that it is active. So massacre does not continue further on. Civilian interrogation and prisoner interrogation are in effect for both sides. The French are in friendly country, if you could not figure that one out. After a successful civilian interrogation, die roll, the sniper counter to be used to determine which unit received the information must be rolled for. So, attacker performs a random selection dice, re-rolling any ties. You determine which sniper will be used. Even if a sniper counter is reduced below a 2 SAN, leave the sniper counters placed on board so that this function may be performed. That way you're not solely, you're not kind of hobbling yourself by only getting information from one area. There's chit stuff for attacking. We're not going to worry about that right now. Miscellaneous. Non-captured mobile AFE may not be voluntarily abandoned. That's written in a prior rule, so I don't know why they double up on this. A 5/8 inch counter may set up beneath a trench counter. And you can remove that. You can remove them from below that counter on any CG date. So you can dig in a tank and then presumably get them out later. Same thing with a gun. Okay, now what do we got here? Go to CG3. We are playing on flanking the Maginot line. This starts out as EC is wet, no wind, weather is clear, no reinforcement that the Germans may purchase can be reserved. So they all have to show up at some point, and they're all entering from off board. At start, the French player controls all hexes of the map excepted the paved road hexes from B1 to H38 that are German controlled. So essentially the road that they're allowed to set up on. Everybody else has to come in off board or set up on the road. All French elements are pinned, exception without losing hip or concealed status on the first German player turn. So technically, this is really important to note. On the French turn, they will not be pinned anymore. It is specifically just the first German player turn. No French personnel may voluntarily leave its setup area before turn 2 unless they are berserk. So French units are effectively must stay in the area that they start in. A -1 DRM applies to the game end DR. We've already been over that. If the wagon with the 75mm Model 1897 artillery and its crew are exited through the south edge, these units are removed from the game and the French player will get 1.5 CSPP for the next CG date. So retreating a unit off board has value for me. At the start of CG Day 2, we're not going to worry about that because we're not even done today. And at the end of the scenario, you can decide if you want to replace units. That's got a thing to it. Alright, so is there anything else here? Initial scenario victory conditions. The German player wins the first CG date if they control the Bois de la Hache and or Inor village, as defined in terrain rule. Blah blah blah. It's in the rule book and has earned equal or greater to 18 VP more than the French at scenario end. So not only do they have to control one or two areas, but they have to also score a lot of VP. It's going to be, I don't know how the VP is really going to go considering the map, but we'll figure it out.
It's 17. Just want to point it out. I ain't doing 18. No? Okay.
Hold on. I'm trying to, I'm big confused right now, so I have to double check this. Please tell me they didn't do this. Flanking. At the end of the last siege date, we're not the last siege date. Wow, they typo. So I don't know which is true then. Because I said 18 because on page 20 of the book it says has earned 18 or more VP, not the 17 CG VP that the scenario card says. Well, we'll go with 17. Whatever, we'll just go with 17. I can't imagine that's going to be that big a deal, and if it is, then we'll just roll on it or some stupid
I
shit.
didn't even know that was a typo. I thought you just misread it, and I wasn't dying on that hill. But
Well, the thing that really bugs me is I kind of feel like I have to go look up an errata to see if it's written somewhere, and then come out with the right answer, because I don't want to screw you over of a point if it comes down to that. But those are essentially all the rules, all the special setup stuff for Inor. As can be seen, I'm scrolling around the map a little bit. I do have to place my snipers, so we'll do. I need one sniper up here, so he'll go in P2, and the next one will go to the convoy. We'll label him as 1-3, I guess. ELR. What is my initial ELR? I think it's 4. It is 4. So, and my SAN number is 3. Yeah, ELR 4, and he is 4-6. All right. So as scanning through the map, it is important just to note all the setup. There is I had a pretty extensive area to set up in, but you kind of want to prevent the Germans from getting through lines. All of my guys outside of the village essentially are or there's some exceptions, but all of these guys on the right side of the map are under cloak counters. I believe the only exception is the wagons. I'm not sure if wagons technically get cloak counters because they are just white units. But whatever the case may be, they are under cloak counters, which means that they, because they are in reserve, and that means that they cannot be activated unless they are shot at, or have to apply like a TM or whatever in case of like OBA or air support. If they are, I believe, within 4 hexes line of sight, or if they are within 2 hexes regardless. So, as an example, if the Germans start marching towards, we'll say, cloaked unit in T11, if they get to 1, 2, 3, 4, if they get to S7, the French unit can start doing stuff because they're in LOS. But if they are in Q9, they won't activate because they don't have line of sight. If they are in R10, they will activate regardless because of the 2 hex rule. So you gotta keep that in mind. But outside of all of that, apologies for talking your ear off, both the viewer and Rutan. I believe it is your opening turn.
Only 30 minutes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Look, there's a lot of Enor's, campaign games are complicated. And, it's ironic to say 30 minutes late, all things considered. It's nice to be back. Nice to be back, Ruben.
It's good to be back. Rally phase. Oh yeah, weather. Nothing.
There you go.
Nothing I need to do. No prep fires I need to do.
Yeah, not much you can do either, really, because you have to set up in standing or whatever. Oops.
Oh.
Like that.
So we'll just go straight to we'll just go straight to movement.
Straight to movement it is.
So if I take a motorcycle as infantry and I take over a hex, do I count as taking over the hex, or does it follow the vehicle rules where I don't take the hex?
Well, they are not vehicles. However, I do want to actually look up the victory condition or the whatever it is in the manual. It's A26. Because if it says infantry / cavalry, then that should be fine. Where is victory conditions? Control, gaining control at near side, control all locations, blah blah blah. Occupying it with a armed good order infantry MMC. Yeah, so presumably if they're infantry MMC, I don't think it matters that they're on motorcycles or not.
Sounds bueno.
Okay, the only thing here is a vehicle or its passengers, riders, and crew. So that's the only that would be the only thing to look into. I don't think they're considered as passengers or riders. They might be considered riders. Hold on, give me a sec here. What is a PRC in this? Passenger riders, crew, infantry, stack 3 squads, personnel, movement. Do they not? Passengers. Many vehicles have the capacity to transport. In addition, some AVs may carry riders. Okay, well, we're not talking about those kind of riders. Blah, 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 blah. Nowhere stack. No, I think you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh boy, what do I do?
You think about what you're going to do. I'm going to go check the motorcycles just to be safe, but I'm pretty sure you're good.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do to start.
Motorcycles are vehicular because they transport riders. Dang. Okay, well, I guess motorcycles cannot capture terrain.
Well, it was good while lasting.
My bad.
So we'll start with this truck up here.
Sure.
It's going to start for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Go here for half.
Sure.
God, I already forgot. Is it 4 up?
It's 3 plus cost of terrain, I believe. So it'll just be so it'll be 4 total because you've already spent half.
Yeah. So 4 total. So
Yo, I got that right, man. That's smart. Yeah, you're there for 4. You're good.
Yeah, 4 half.
Sure.
5, 6.
Wouldn't
Stop.
you have been 5 half there after you turned? 'Cause I think you turned for half a point, and it should
So
be
that was
1.
4, 5,
It should be 6.5 there.
6.5. Yeah,
Yep.
you're probably right. I'll just round it up to 7. Stop for
Sure.
8.
Okay.
These guys will get out.
Sure.
I think they have 2 movement factors left. No, they
You.
just won't. They just won't because they're too heavy. So.
Yeah. No, they're completely used up.
Yeah, so they're just fine where they're at. Well, well.
I'm gonna get some overlays here out because we are gonna need them at some points.
Yeah. These guys will exit the Kubelwagen for 1,
Sure.
and they'll go here for 2.
You were there for 2.
Here for 3.
Okay.
So I don't know why this is concealed, but so these guys are all going to exit.
Sure.
We'll start with the infantry squad. So they exited for 1. They'll be here for 2.
Okay.
Here for 4, or no, 2.
6.
Yeah, that'd be there for 6. Yeah, but I don't want that. I want here for 4,
Sure.
then 5,
Okay.
6,
Sounds good.
and then then I think the other guys have just keep TI because they're setting up the gun or unhooking the gun or whatever. If I remember correctly.
I'm sorry. What are you asking for? Oh,
If they're unhooking the gun, it's.
ooh, that's a good
TI.
question. I don't remember. Either way, I
believe,
can't shoot at them.
TI. Yeah, I believe they're TI.
It sounds right.
Oh.
I do know you get free covered arc placement, so
Yeah,
that I remember.
and they're just their covered arc is gonna go like right over here. Or do I want to push it? Yeah, I kind of want to put it that way. So. Okay, so good there. No. I guess the squad is gonna leave the bike for 1.
Okay.
2.
Sure.
It's like when it says CGVP, does it mean like these?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to capture these. Yeah.
That's why the whole like you have to get 17/18 more than the French. It feels like a very daunting task, but I guess we'll just have to see as we keep playing.
Yeah. So, anyways, so 2, 3, and 4 into here.
Sure.
I guess these guys will hop up. Can I CX as I'm hopping out, or?
I believe you. I would say you should be able to, because I don't know if it would be like considered a late CX is the only thing, but I can't imagine you wouldn't be able to CX.
But 1, 2 to here, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
If that's the late CX. Then these guys will hop out for 1, 2,
Sure.
3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Um, what do you have over there? Yep, that's the stupid thing. I didn't even look at your OB. I don't even know what you have. I've been
That
so I've been so like engrossed in my own stuff that I like totally forgot that you had something.
it's okay. I didn't check any of your stuff either.
Yeah. You could
Partly
have
why
checked it.
I didn't send you the French reinforcement purchase list because I was like, I'm not gonna look at yours. I might as well. I think it's more fun if you can't tell what you can buy in advance.
Um,
Okay, I need to correct something here. I don't think I'm gonna care for it or apply it. Because I'm looking at the errata for Enor. So it says for CG2 and 3, ignore SSR5. This is the one that says you can't leave your starting area. I'm gonna keep my guys in the starting area because I don't see why that would have to be an errata. I'm just trying to see if there's the thing about the values and no. All right, cool. So they never either nobody noticed or nobody ever pointed it out. All right, or they never. I don't know. I can't see it anywhere, so I'll have to email them or something.
fair enough. Um, all right, so this is gonna get weird. I'm going to have to film that. You go right there. Okay, and these guys, they're going to CX. Okay, and they're gonna. Do these like quarter hexes count? No, right? Yes.
No,
No.
no,
No. Okay.
not
So.
not as far as I know, anyways.
Oh wait, why am I CXing? I did it specifically so I don't CX. Okay, so they're gonna go in here for 2.
Sure.
4.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, that's 3. They're not. There's no.
Yeah, that's a path. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was going uphill. Now I'm kind of like, wait a minute. Okay, so it's 2, 3, 4. Oh no. 5.
Okay. Well, I will ask for you to reveal, as I shall reveal a unit, and I shall blast them away. 8 flat. All right.
Perfect timing on.
All right. Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing that happened. Actually, is that
What
one
a
of my guys that can't cower? Hold on. Let me double check here.
what a time to be
Yeah,
what time to roll 12.
rewarded in that way. So those guys were purchase. So if they were a purchase, which ones did I purchase? And then is there a special thing that says that they can't cower? I'm pretty sure it should be fine.
Is it a little? Is it too late to also mention that you're also pinned?
That's true. I am pinned. Yeah. I just didn't. I wasn't gonna put counters on everybody. That's insane.
I'm just gonna put pins right here so we remember.
Sure, sure.
So I
Uh,
remember at least.
is that guy? No, they are. Right. So one that's the thing I'm looking for. Do they? I guess technically it doesn't really matter because it's still a 12. So keep doing your thing. I'm just trying to see if my guys cower or not. That's like the only thing that really matters. Uh,
Uh,
no. I think they're. Oh, that's who those guys are supposed to be. Okay, that makes way more sense. Hold on, I gotta swap out a couple counters here. That's way more. Makes way more sense. These
so I'm
guys.
good to go, or you want me to wait?
You're good to go. I'm just swapping out. I'm trying to see what. So if I bought these, then why are they that? I am
So these guys are
very
gonna
confused by this then.
these guys are going to go in here for 2,
Sure.
3,
And
4.
just in case. So they were pinned and cowered. So that's 8 to a 4 to a 2. So there's still 1, I believe. In case you wanted to run through there.
I thought about it, and I'm like, nah. The, I have this really bad track record of being like, I can totally take that hit, and then that's when you decide to pull a 3 or 4 or 2 out your ass. And it's happened both ways. I know that too.
I'm so confused by this right now because it says those guys should be a certain type, but oh, I get it. Okay, never mind. They do, yeah, they do cower. Okay, cool. That's I'm not a fan of how that layout is. All right, sorry.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clone this bad boy, and then I'm gonna have the guy on the bottom go here for 1,
Sure.
2, 3, 4,
Yep.
and then this guy, he's gonna CX, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure.
And just also like these guys are all in the same hex. I just didn't want to have to keep splitting them.
Oh, I'm fine with whatever. I get it. Especially at the start, like, not a big deal.
I'm gonna have to do that because then this guy, because now that I'm knowing what my mission is, this guy is gonna have to CX, and he's gonna go up here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna stop you there. You see this, yeah?
Oh, I do have that.
Yeah. You start with the road.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. So if you wanna take him back,
get back here.
yeah.
Get back here, Hans. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll still CX him, and he'll just go 1, 2, 3,
Hmm.
4. Yep.
Oh yeah, you're good. Sorry.
Uh,
Yeah,
5, 6.
sounds good.
Um, this guy, he's gonna CX, and he's also gonna. No, he's just gonna join his friend because they're a package deal, I guess. All right. If that's a case, now I'm thinking like, okay, now what do I actually do? Okay, so one of these guys, I'm gonna have to do this. I don't know about you, but I have the theme to season 2 of Peacemaker stuck in my head.
I definitely do not have that.
He's gonna CX. He's gonna go 1. Uh, oof. Yeah, he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
His friend is gonna CX, and he's also gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Please tell me. Okay, we do. We're good. We're golden. Not that good though. Okay, we're gonna move. We're gonna CX, and we're gonna go. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Um, these guys are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sure.
5, 6.
Okay.
These guys get a CX, and they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure.
Something tells me I overcommitted. Um, these guys are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys are going to CX, and they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bypass 6, 7.
Okay.
All right. And then. Oh, what do I want to do with you? Kind of. Okay. This car is going to button up, and they're going to start for 1, uh, 2, or 2, 3,
Sure.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Basically, they're going to go over here, then stop, buttoned up.
Okay.
And then I think that's mine. Yeah, I think that's my movement. You have defensive fire.
That's good. Defense fire, none really, because all my guys are. I'm pinned. I cowered. Not much I can really do. And as mentioned, unless there's something I've missed, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure if I check my reserve rule here, should still be within 4, and I can't do anything until they see anybody. So, cloaking counters, ground hexes, or ground level, 6 hexes to closest enemy front line, blah, blah, blah. Pretty sure I didn't mess that up on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm good there. Yeah, so can't conduct any actions until it is within 4 hexes. Enemy unit is within 4 hexes and LOS, or 2 without LOS, or is subjected to an attack that results in the loss of cloaked / concealment status. That's pretty much it. Not much I can do with those guys. So obviously there's some blaze and other stuff, but we don't care for that. Yeah, no. I got nothing else. So advance Farface.
These guys will go ahead and fire into you for 4 flat. Awesome.
All right. Well, I'm glad I didn't lose guys super early.
Um, routes. No routes.
Um, route is a very interesting question. I could technically, could I voluntarily break those guys, or is that just with a leader? That is a great question that I've asked myself because I've forgotten because I don't remember the last time I voluntarily broke. Do I need to have a leader with a voluntarily break? Units within both LOS and normal range of an armed, unbroken, and or adjacent may voluntarily break even if pinned at the start of the route phase so that they can route. Well, I would like to not lose a unit super early. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it. Whatever. So I'll break them, and then I guess I might as well go up the path because I don't really have any other direction I need to follow. So that'll be 2, I believe. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just do that. That's it for my routes. I don't have anything else.
Okay. I'm going to whatchamacallit?
Advance.
Yeah, that thing. He's gonna go here. These guys are gonna go here. You guys go in here. These guys will go inside. These guys are inside. They move up. I'll move in here. They'll move up this way as well. They're gonna move. You're gonna move. You're gonna move. You go in here. You go in here. You go up here. You go in
Just be
here.
mindful for anybody you have to CX, right?
Yep.
In case you're going up a hill into building or whatever.
We'll CX. You guys will CX. You'll go in here. You'll go. You'll move up here. What did not need? That's everyone. Yeah, I think that's everyone. No CCs. On to your turn.
No CCs as I denied that possibility. I'm sorry. I did not want to have to deal with that.
Symbol, but by the way, you're using the British symbol for some reason.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, this. I switched it to French.
Oh, messing around with my symbols? Alright.
You originally had it British, and I'm like, no, you're not the British.
Oh, yeah, no, that's just me being a dork then. Yeah, I was at a good zoom. Someday they'll let you set custom zooms here. Love that. Alright, so...
You can't have custom zooms.
I guess maybe there's snap 1, snap 2. Maybe that's what I should start doing.
It's yeah, you just hit utter and then type in %.
Oh no, but I mean, I want to be able to save it in that default list. Right, like because 80% I find is like a good middle ground, but or even like 75%. But it might just be a code thing I'd have to look into. But anyways, so weather, no change for weather. Rally, I do have one attempt I can make, so why not? I did not get it. DM has to come off because he's in wood. And then we'll go to prep fire phase. In the prep fire phase, Sadly, there's not much for me to really shoot at or with. Not at the moment. Let me see if there's anything that makes super a lot of sense here. Kinda, not really. I'm not pinned anymore, so I'm gonna try this. E12, I'm gonna reveal a green squad. 8 up 1. Alright, well, we're consistent, so that's good.
Between the two of us, we have an average of 11.
Alright, so that happened. I can't do anything with my cloak, guys, so not much of a point for me to even look at those. I'm just curious if I want to... Could I be shot by you? Maybe? No, I think I'll be fine. But the question is, should I do that? You know what? I might as well. Just because. Over in the middle left, I'm gonna reveal an MMG in P30. He's gonna shoot down at H30. Height advantage. There's no orchards in the way. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 range shot. So it's just a 4 flat. 8 on floor, 4 will do nothing, unfortunately. I did not get rate. And that will, I believe, be it for the prep fire phase. Yeah. Go to movement. In the movement phase, I will take my cart, my wagoned artillery, and I will just drive off board. If there's anything you want to object to on here.
I'll just shake my fist angrily.
Yeah. So they will get off board. I will need to mark that somewhere that I will get the 1.5 CSPP. That's also a thing that's super weird. I'll have to explain that after. And we'll get on with it after that. In terms of movement... I have a concealed unit in E12 from where I shot you from. I will have them move. I actually might need to have to do CX. So I will declare CX. They will go 2, 4, 6, 8. Don't pay attention as to why it was 8 movements. Afterwards, I'm going to... Do I want to move them now? Nah, it's not gonna matter. Depends on fireface.
Okay. These guys are gonna go ahead and shoot into here for 8 flat. 5 on the 8 is some sort of nail check.
Yeah, it's probably a 2 check. 5 on 8. So I will pin.
Once you break, because you get down to 5. Oh, yes, that is a 5. What am I freaking saying?
I mean, I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, he's green, so he's got to be a 6 morale because it's French." But somehow green French are 7 morale. So.
No, I'm just really stupid right now.
So say we all.
I mean, he's pinned. Might as well. These other guys will go ahead and take a shot at him for 11 plus 1.
Sorry, where to where?
11 plus 1.
Oh, okay. You're still in that area. Sorry, I was looking at other parts of the map, wondering. Okay, yep.
No. 10 on 11? That's probably another pin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably a pin.
10 on 11 is CTC. Yeah. If only I had booby traps. I don't really have anything else I can shoot, so that's it. Not even.
Yay! No advanced fire phase, because I don't really care for it. Take off residual, defensive. Routes. I don't have anybody that can route, so that's pretty much it. Advanced phase. In the advanced phase, I am going to, still in the area where there's all that shooting going on. Unit in E14 is going to go to F15, sorry, just to cover off that spot. And then the guy in I11 goes to J11 just so I can be with the broken guy, despite really wanting to cover H11. Is there any other movement for me to do? No. I'm just realizing what the white line's for, and I really wish that more developers would do that, because that's a godsend. No, I think I am good in terms of advances. No CC, specifically because I couldn't do it. So we will go to turn 2 for the Germans.
Alright, rally phase, weather. Dang.
Damn it, I need that.
Alright, on to you.
It is a weather change.
Oh.
That will not do anything because I'm pretty sure it needs a 1 or a 2. Where's B26? Get me to B26. B20. Sorry, B25 for fire. And we've got weather change. Yeah, 3 is just direction, so nothing happens. Is your sand really 2?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Your rally?
Yeah. I will attempt a rally. I will reveal. I believe I have to reveal regardless. It is an 8-0. He is not DM'd, and there's a -1, so I will get the squad back. They are not CX'd, so I'll just keep them on top of the leader for now. But that is it for my rally phase. I don't think I have anything else.
We will go ahead and go to prep fire. So yeah, these guys will just go ahead and shoot again for 8 flat into there. With the 8 1 meter, 6 on the 8.
So
Some sort of round
1 check. Yeah, they break.
Cool. All I kind of needed from that. I can't really shoot anything else. I'll go ahead and go to movement.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So this squad is gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then 4.
Okay.
This squad is gonna CX, and they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hold on. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4, 5. There we go. This guy's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
We'll get rid of this guy's CX, and he's gonna go 1, 2 into the woods, and he can't go 3, 4 into the gully, can he? Or
Yep. Yeah, because you're going down, so it's not. It should just be 3, 4.
okay, 3, 4 down into the gully. That. Oops, not that one. guy is gonna go 1, 2, down into here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, down into here.
Okay.
Um, this guy has to go. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the woods here.
Sure.
This guy will go 1, 2,
Name.
3, 4 into the woods here.
Okay.
Goes. This guy is gonna go 1, 2 into the woods here.
Sure.
And this guy is gonna go 1,
Okay.
and then 5 all the way up to here.
Sure.
These guys are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 into there.
Okay.
These guys will get rid of the CX, and they're gonna go 1, bypass 2. Or no, I guess it wouldn't matter. It'd be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4 into here.
Okay.
These guys will take that off, and they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 into here.
Okay.
This guy will come off, and he'll go 1, 2, 3 into here.
Okay.
This guy is going to go 1, 2 into here.
Okay.
Go down south. This guy comes off. This guy is going to go 2 into here.
Sure.
And second thought, he's going to go 2 into here.
Okay.
These guys are going to go 2 into here.
Okay.
And then 3, 4 down here.
Sure.
This 9-1 leader is going to go here for 1,
Okay.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Sure.
4, 5.
Okay.
These guys are just going to go into the house.
Sure.
They'll just take the CX off there. Not really doing anything in my house right there, so I might as well move them. We'll go 1, then 2.
Sure.
These guys all the way over here. Decide they are gonna go Um, one, two, three, four.
Okay.
The squad is going to assault move over here.
Sure.
Uh, the car here is going to start move like this and then stop.
Okay.
Then the AT gun, we're going to try to move it. They get it, and I think they can only move it once into here.
It's whatever the. Uh, I mean, the truck doesn't follow on, but
Oh,
it's just a value based on their movement points. So technically, they have 4. So getting in there is 2. So you could push again, but pushing into brush is just it's a little harder. So it's possible that you don't get it,
yeah.
and that would cause them. I think that is not TI, hazardous movement in case it matters. I can't shoot there, I don't think. But
Well, it's going to be pushing a gun. This hazardous movement, regardless.
yeah, but I'm just in
Yeah,
case that matters for the second push or anything. Because I don't know where you're going in case that gets you in line of sight on anything.
I'm going to push a gun. Ooh, I don't know if I would do it.
I think you've got a +4 on the push because they've already pushed, so it'll bring it to +2. But I'm not sure how much the TEM or brush applies. Let me check here. Pushing C10.3 manhandling DRM. So there is a plus value for TM of hexside crossed, which is none. There's a +2 because you've already used 2 of the unit's movement factors, unless it's doubled, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh, I doubled the normal cost. Okay, so never mind.
So this is. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I could only move in here.
Yeah. I didn't think it was doubled, so that's my bad.
So he just pushes his gun in there.
Yeah, so it just stays in D23.
Yeah.
You can use double time, apparently,
Uh,
in
but
case that
not,
matters.
not really. Not in
Yeah.
this.
I guess
Not
technically it
in
wouldn't
this.
matter anyways, because if you're going into brush again, then it'd still be 4, so you'd need 8, which you can't do.
Yeah. All right. So that will be my movement. So on to defensive.
In the defensive phase, I will try my MMG at your squadron H31 going towards the bridge. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a 4 firepower shot with rate of fire. 3 on 4. 2 morale check. Yay! I will take a second shot, and I will get no result, and that'll be it for that machine gun. I don't think anybody else can shoot or has a worthwhile shot, so we will end defensive fire phase and go to advanced fire phase.
Okay. Um, I guess these boys will go ahead and just shoot into there just because I can. Uh,
No!
that'll be 7 plus 2. No, doesn't do anything.
There you go.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah. So going on to routes.
Sounds good. Now I'm gonna see if I can find anything about routes here because of those guys that are broken in the orchard. Because I know some of the terrain is route terrain. So before you route somewhere illegal or whatever, get reduced stuff. Okay, so terrain, roads and paths. They're normal cellars, woods. There are light woods. There are technical or normal woods, light woods. Grain is normal. The river barges we've already talked about, and they're not taking place right now. Woods debris, rubble, connecting trench. No, it does not look like there's anything special for routes. Or at least not on that page pertaining to different or terrain on the map. Is there anything anywhere else? Self-rally. Oh, right, you can do 2 self-rally attempts. Just like the snipers, it is a big map. Yeah, I think that's, I don't think there's any special, oh, thank God, I was panicking for a second. Ugh, sometimes the formatting on this book could be better. Could definitely be better. I don't see anything in the initial scenario rules. Very cool. So,
Guess I have to try to make my way back up to like the medium machine gun. That's the closest, or
yeah. Um, yeah, you should be able to follow the road because I can't because you can use the orchard terrain. It's not like it's open ground.
yep.
And you're not getting closer to a known enemy unit. And there's nobody I can really reveal or do anything with. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
yeah. My guy, on the other hand, is going to route southwards. So one, or sorry, yeah, one, I guess, technically. 3, 5. Just to keep my options open.
All right.
And that is it for routes, I believe. Advanced phase.
Okay. Um, this guy will advance up here. This guy will advance up here. All you guys cloaked. Okay. These will stay there. Oh boy. You're gonna advance into there. You will become concealed when after this. So again, I'm just gonna do that right now. Um, you are going to go ahead and move up. You are going to go ahead and move up. You guys are going to go ahead and move up as well. I think that CXs them.
If you're paying 4 or greater, yeah, it's auto CX.
So I think am I going up 2? Oh no, I'm going up. No, because I'm not. No, I'm not.
The
It's
one,
if I was going from the pond up there, yeah.
I mean, E11 is lower terrain. The one thing I'm confused about, and I assume that it's not an error. Like there's no path that connects, even though there's like path. I guess they just wanted to draw that the path has to exit. So I don't quite get why they didn't just continue the path artwork. You could probably get up there for 2. I would be fine with going up there for 2, but it is very strange that they don't just continue the artwork because aesthetically, I think it's easier. It's better to just have it connect.
Yeah. This guy is gonna go in here. This guy is gonna go in here. These guys are gonna go here. Let's see what else. This guy is gonna go here. Okay, bye. I don't know what that was about.
What was it about?
Oh, somebody joined the VC and then left.
Oh.
This guy's gonna move here. Alright, what do I want to do with these guys? Because that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't move them out, so they're just gonna. So stay where they are. Unless, no, I can move this guy here and he can just go straight to the path. You know what? This guy can also just do that. This guy's gonna have to stay where he's at. He's gonna have to stay. He was. I was gonna have to stay. I want to keep that guy there. I think he thinks I kind of want to move the guy right here, just because. And then this guy's gonna go up here. Yeah. Can't really move that. What? I could. CX. So do they when you CX, do you CX because after you moved, or does it have to CX before the move?
For advancing,
Yeah.
you're I don't think it matters. I think you're just CX'd if the cost is 4 or greater, you're just CX'd. But I don't see, because declaring CX doesn't cause like a concealment loss, so that doesn't matter for that purpose, you know.
I'm just gonna go over here and we'll just be CX.
Yeah. But yeah, like unless there was something about yeah, like advancing wouldn't even cause, even if you're advancing into a hex with a unit in it, you'd still be advancing while concealed. So having CX wouldn't change anything on that. Because again, declaring CX or becoming CX is not a concealment loss action.
Yeah. So in that case, that guy. So those guys there would become concealed. These guys here will become concealed.
Those guys should be concealed by the slimmest of margins.
So if you're cloaked, does cloaking stop?
I believe any form of concealment does prevent concealment gain. Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha. So if that's the case, this guy, I think I have to roll for him to be concealed.
He is in open ground, but I wonder if I don't think I can see him from there. Yeah, I think he has to roll. And then there's values and all that. I think you need is it 4 or less? Might be 5 or less, actually. Yeah, 5 or less. So hold on, because it is half squad. So half squad is +2.
Okay.
I believe is +2. I know SMC is 1. So it brings it up to 6. Is there any TEM or hindrance in that location? No. Height advantage does not count. Hex side does not count. There's no TEM there. Yeah, I think you're still unconcealed. If unit size is 2, then it brings it to 6. Let me double check here. US number. Where do we see US number? Yeah, half squad is 2.
Okay. Alright. Flippity flip. Over to the Frenchy side.
Cool. French turn 2. In the French turn 2 phase, I will roll for weather, where there will not be a change. We'll go to rally phase. I will try a self-rally. I will not get it. DM will come off, since I'm in a wood hex. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything for you to do.
No.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go to prep fire phase. I will continue punishing your DM guy. Might as well try to get a kill here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. Yeah, motorcycles aren't doing anything. It is a 6 on 4, which is a normal morale check. And no rate of fire. Yeah, none. Dang. That's actually kind of a bummer. Hmm. Okay. I think that's going to be it for prep fire, just because I don't really have anything else to shoot with. Go to movement. In the movement phase, I will lose CX off of my leader in J11, which is just a declared thing. I do want to move them. Okay, so I am going to I can't declare CX with the leader because he just lost his. He is going to non-assault move into J12 for 2.
Okay.
No shot?
No.
Okay. Goes to J13 for 4.
Okay.
And then continues to K13 for 6.
Okay.
I will then declare CX with the squad in J11, and this is an interesting choice here. I think I have to go to I11, so I'll go there for 2.
All right. These guys will go ahead and reveal and shoot you for 8 flat.
Sure.
6 and 8, some sort of morale check.
1 check, so they will rig. Alright, that's a bummer. Easy come as you go. Blah, blah, blah. Is there anything else? Everybody else cloaked. I can't really do much. I do need to start marking units that way. I think that's going to be it for... excuse me. I think that's going to be it for movement, so defensive.
Right.
I really can't think of anything else I can do here.
I'll just fire again for 4-1 into the broken guy.
Sure.
9 doesn't do anything.
Yay.
I want to... do want to shoot him. So you're going to have to route, and you're going to route way over there. So, yeah. I'm going to reveal here, and I'm going to shoot your broken guy.
I definitely see woods on actually it's not even, it's at the lower end. That is definitely blocked.
Okay.
Well, on the it's actually still a positive for you. And actually no, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say something and it's incorrect.
Alrighty, then I'll try shooting my MMG over here.
Sure.
That's going to be +1, +2, +3. Yeah, +3.
Hold on. You want to? Can you redraw that for a sec? Oh, that really does clip the top, huh? Okay, yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, wow, that clips the. Okay.
4, 3. No.
That's just a light wood too. All right.
Can I unbutton during my defensive fire or no?
No, it's a movement or advanced
Yeah,
phase action only.
yeah, that's figured. All right. That will be my shooting a defensive fire.
Okay. Advanced fire phase is none, conceivably. Go to routes. So in the route phase, the guys in I-11 will route to J-12 because they don't see the guys in L-11. I was going to say, oh, it's a good thing you revealed because then I can't go that way, but the whole, you couldn't hit me. Anyways, whatever. So they get to J-12 for 2, and then they can't keep going to the right, so they will go southwards, so J-13, and then J-14 for 6. Actually, can I go... I could probably go to K13 because I'm not getting closer to those guys. Yeah, so I'll go to K13. Yeah, that's it for my routes. Advances. Man, advanced phase, same idea. I really don't have much I can do here, so I will keep it to that unless there's anything here. No. Can't do that. No, I think that's it. No CC. We go to German turn 3.
All right. Order none. I'll try to self rally my guy down there.
Yep.
Oh,
Ah, wow, that was super close.
if I was, I had a route. There's nowhere I could route with him, could I?
Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, well, I could do this, and then this. 2, 4, or 2, 4, 5.
You wouldn't be able to get into the building, but could you technically go that way? I think you're getting closer, but you could you could go towards here because I don't have, so 2 to here is 9, so that's 10, that's 11. So not only are you in protected from orchards, but then I don't have a range after that. So yeah, you can get to F22 for sure. And then yeah, the roll didn't work, but otherwise yeah, you're good there.
Okay.
I have one rally phase action I can do. It didn't work. I lose DM in K13, and that's it for my side.
All right. Prep fire. I honestly don't have any prep fire. That much prep fire, unless I want to try to take a pot shot at you again, which 4 up 3. It's not a really good shot. So what was it? 4 up 3.
I just don't want to influence anything here.
Yeah, even if I roll like a 4, it's still a contest check. I'd have to roll a 3 to do anything. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna try. And of course, everybody else is kind of put gemacht. And I don't want those French squads living. I need this woods clear. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go straight to movement.
Sounds good.
Truck is gonna go ahead and start for 1.
Truck starts for 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 6, stops for 7.
Sure. Just in case, it doesn't prevent route and anything because it's not an armed unit. But
oh, it doesn't.
No, it has to be an armed unit. Trucks don't count for it. If you had to, there's a cheese where you can add. You put like a leader in a truck, and the truck just drives around and causes DM and shit. But By itself, the
So
truck can't do
how
anything.
does it not count as an armed unit when you can have small arms fire from the driver as part of the rules?
Uh, from a truck, can you have crew small arms? That might just be like the exceptional circumstances of a crew, but I don't, because I've never had crew small arms with a truck, so I've never thought about it. Non-abandoned crewed vehicle. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I can't really tell you why, because like if I'll check routes, but I'm pretty sure that a truck by itself does not prevent routing.
I'm not. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just take the armored car that's down there and just drive it all the way up there.
Yeah, I'm just yeah, known armed enemy unit, even if it's
Hmm.
broken or disrupted. But yeah, if it's just if it's an unarmed unit, then yeah. I don't know. I don't know why crew small alarms. I just imagine that it's like someone just like I don't know. They either tripped and domed themselves on the exhaust pipe or got run over, like, or the driver has a pistol. But it does call into question what armed means in certain contexts. So I prefer the idea that like someone like accidentally killed themselves while attacking a truck.
Um, I'll just I'll move this here for 2. CX myself. We'll go in there. He'll go in here. CX here. And I mean, this is gonna be.
Hmm. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and CX these guys and we'll just go 2, bypass 3, bypass 4, 5, 6, 7. We
Wow,
can do
rude.
it.
Rude.
These guys are gonna assault move into here. Any shots?
Does your thing not get reported? Wow, you're not reporting moves. You were in F-13. Okay. No, I'll let you. I'll let you assault move in there. I need to see
Alright.
what else you're planning on throwing away.
Uh-huh. These guys are gonna CX and they're gonna go 2, 4, 6.
Okay, well, you'll definitely have to reveal them. I will show that there's a 437 there that exists. Now, 467, that's it's pretty enticing. Do you have an HMG at the bottom? I'll take a shot. Why not? 8 flat, 7 on 8. One check.
7 on 8, 1 check, yeah. Stupid thing. Cool. Broken.
I'll take it.
Um, Alright. And then these guys are gonna go here for 1,
Sure.
and then 3,
They will get revealed and shot at. 4 flat. Normal.
8, uh,
An 8. Because it's minus. Or, yeah, normal. So another 8.
yeah, fine.
Dang. I was hoping for the pin at least on the squad.
So let's go that. Um, yeah, I think we're about to. I think we might have to capture ourselves a leader here. CX 2,
Sure.
4,
Okay.
6.
Wow. Bold.
2, 4,
Okay.
This comes off. Um, Honestly, I kind of like them where they are. These guys will just. These guys will CX, and they move into here for 4, and then 5, 6 into here.
Okay.
These guys will also CX. They'll go in here for 4, 6 into here.
Okay.
So if I'm going into the woods, that's 3, right? For the path.
Uh.
2 to get
Yeah.
out, and then the path.
I think so. Yeah. I would say so.
Yes. So it's 3. 4, 5, 6. So 6. They're gonna go 2, 4, 6.
They'll get revealed.
Oh.
All right. 4, 6, 7.
There's a guy there.
The happy and healthy leader.
Yeah, happy. 4, 2, 4. Hello. How am I going to do this? Yeah. TX 4, 6, 8. I don't know if you're.
Yeah, it definitely gets revealed just from the diagonal. Cool.
These guys will CX. And now 4, 6. And the guys on top, which I almost forgot about.
Forget about it.
They're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 4 or 6 hexes? For your
What?
close?
Yeah, 4. 4.
4. Okay,
yeah.
So
4 with LOS, 2 without. Which is kind of a crazy limitation, but
what's that? I'm at 5 here, right?
I thought you counted 6. I'll be honest, because I think I'm not sure if you were in T3 and it doesn't report your moves for some reason.
So, yep, CX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop doing that. I'll try to push the gun.
Sure.
Nope.
No, don't you get it?
Yeah, I would get it.
Yeah. But it is like their entire movement because it doubled.
Yeah. Am I allowed to turn it while I'm doing this?
I believe so. I'll double check, but because I don't think you need it pointed in any. Yeah, it can be conceivably be pushed and simultaneously have its covered arc changed, and you don't need like or at least as far as I'm aware, you don't need to like have it pointed in a specific direction to push it either. Like you can always just like unless I'm super wrong on that one, but I don't remember that ever saying like you can only push a gun in the covered arc that it displays.
Yeah. I'll you know. This guy is a CX, and he is gonna go 1, 2. I'm pretty sure you can see him.
I can definitely well I can see him just from there's a I-39, but the MMG guy I'm sure we'll see him if as soon as you go into like F-23, G-23, whatever.
1, 2, 3.
That is the delicious target to shoot at. I would be halved for range. 2 down 2. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta take that. All right. You got lucky this time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then
Yeah.
6. He's MMG. He's gonna move back, and then vehicle is gonna unbutton.
Sure.
And I think that's my movement.
Okay.
Defensive item.
Defensive. Don't really have much defensive. Again, kind of just limited to all my cloaking shenanigans. Is there anybody I could shoot with? Technically. What's even my odds at that point? Sorry, I have to look up a thing. Blah. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Okay. Those guys can't shoot. They're still under cloak. Yeah. No shots. Advanced surface.
Okay. These guys will go ahead and shoot into here for 7 flat.
Who's
for 7 on 7?
Who's shooting 7 flat?
Here into here.
Is it an 8? Or sorry, they're
sorry,
not assault.
4 flat.
Yeah.
4 flat.
Yeah.
I was like, look, I thought they had a LMG with them.
Oh.
4,
so pin test.
Pin test, right? Yeah.
They're fine.
I don't know why I'm losing my mind there. That's
We've all been there.
7 on 1. There we go.
6 on 7. It's definitely a check. I'm probably fine. I don't think it's a 2 check.
One morale check.
Yeah, okay. So he's fine.
Okay. You got lucky this time. Alright. I don't want to I've done this in Manila enough times that I'm now scared to do it. I'm not gonna shoot into your leader because I'm gonna get a morale check and you're gonna roll snake eyes on that and you're gonna freaking battle harden or get a hero or some stupid shit. I've had it happen twice in one CG day. I'm like,
yeah, okay. I can understand the karma.
So that's gonna be my that'll go ahead and be my thing.
Okay. Roots. Attacker first.
I will have to route.
Yeah. They just go. They just go in the building, no problem.
He goes. Yeah, he'll go to the building. These guys.
They can go anywhere.
Go anywhere, but where do I want them to go specifically? Anywhere I want them to go specifically.
You could do G13, F13, E13, and then bring the 8-1 leader up.
F13.
Can you technically? Yeah, because you're still only 2 hexes away. No, you can do that with the broken guy for sure, and then bring up the 8-1. But you know,
But the 8-1 can only move one. You mean E13?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get them G13,
Oh,
F13, E13.
okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's okay. We're doing it. That's why we're good for that. I
because
figured
you're not
something
getting
out.
closer to F15 at any
Yeah,
point, so it should be fine.
yeah. Okay, that's my routes.
Sounds good. On my end, the guy in D13, I believe, has to surrender. There's only one candidate for that, so it becomes a question of, do you accept surrender?
Out of curiosity, do I get double CVP for prisoners in this, or is that not a thing?
I mean, I think it's just the regular, just by whatever normal CVP. Like, it's not double double, if that's what you're asking.
I'll accept this surrender. Yeah.
Alright, so this goes there. We're gonna take this out. Link them. That didn't work because it only works with Control Alt L on the left side. And we'll just toss them down here. And then over in K13, same idea. They will have to become prisoners, or at least the squad has to become prisoners. The leader's fine, but technically, anyways. So, do you wish to take prisoners? And if so, who is to take the prisoners?
Uh, Give them to J13.
J13 takes prisoners. All right.
I do have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. So that is, I believe, the totality of routes. Should be. So we'll go to advances, and then we'll have our shenanigans. How y'all doing? How's chat doing? Tiger Fox 6677. Hello. It's probably the fastest I've responded to a person in chat. Hopefully, my extended vacation was not too hard on the people who look forward to these streams and forward to the eventual posts as they make it to YouTube. It was a very fun trip. 36 days in Japan. A lot of fun. Unfortunately, I didn't find any ASL players in Japan. I did try to search for some in the ASL Discord, but they were tight-lipped, so to speak.
Are you boring the people about your trip to Japan again? I'm kidding.
I will have you know, it's the first time I talk about my trip to Japan. Not so, again, does not apply.
So, are we in advance?
Yeah, because there wasn't. That was the only two guys that were broken. They got taken prisoner, and there's nobody else to route.
Okay. So I'm gonna have so I can deploy freely to guard the prisoners, right?
Correct. There is at no point is there, or at least how do I want to word this? The rules do not distinguish any time at any point in a scenario in a turn where you cannot split the unit. It is just an automatic whenever you want.
Okay, cool. So now that we are in the advanced phase, I already split the unit, but we'll go back to the layer. We're starting at the top, AA2 or 4. They're going to go to BB4. This guy's going to go up to here. This one's stay up there. Then we're going to move down to the center. Oh boy, lots of shenaniganry. This guy is going to move into here. 8-1 leader is going to go back to these guys. 247 is going to move this way. CX guys are going to move into there. Truck, go away. This is going to be so stupid. I'm also going to hop that in there. these guys stay there because I have to. I'm gonna hop these guys into there. Uh, these guys gonna go grab the leader.
Wow, rude.
These guys can go down this way. This guy's gonna go down this way. I will also. Do I want to split them? No. I'm gonna move them back. Move this guy forward. Move these guys forward. Move these guys forward. These guys forward. Stay there. You guys can't go forward from where you're at.
Those guys stealth at all.
Greens?
Those guys are from a specific unit, so I gotta check. All French green squads, +1 to entrench. Cool. So, nope.
So, that being said, I think I'll set up here. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, maybe 16. Okay. Okay. CC.
All right. So as advances are done, we go to CC. We've got 2 to choose from, or you have 2 to choose from.
Start over here.
No ambush, as far as I can tell, unless you've got a -1 somewhere. I don't think so. But...
aren't inexperienced blacks?
They might be. Trying to see what the... No, those guys are just treated normally. Let's see here. Where is... Greens and conscripts. Where's greens? Green units. A19-2.
A 19.36.
Yeah, they're experienced. Alright, so there's ambush.
Okay. So, 3 to 2. -1. Where am I? Okay. Gotta remember where I'm looking. Okay, so I need a 7 or less. Or 6 or less. Okay. 7, they casualty reduce.
Cool. So casualty reduced. I will then declare 1-1 against 247 since I can't do the big squad anymore. Or at least I should be able to declare against that one guy. So 1-1, no. So it goes to melee.
And then K13.
Still no ambush.
4 to 1. 4 to 1, 9 or less. I'll grab him.
You're just attacking? Not.
Yeah, I'm killing him. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do 1 to 4. No. All right. Well, fucking. Well, I've rolled 2 12s today. Come on. What's going on
So
here?
since you rolled 12, can I infiltrate out? Then,
I believe you can. I don't. I think it's dumb that you can do that, but I think you can.
you know what happened, right? These guys ratted them out.
That would CX them. Just
Okay, I'll move.
or sorry, I thought that was woods. Never mind. Um,
Okay, yeah. So
sorry,
yeah,
you were gonna say.
these guys ratted the corporal out, or ratted their sergeant out. Said he was in the woods.
Yeah, I don't think. I think they knew he was there.
They gave him a pistol and a bullet, and he decided not to take the easy way out.
He already has a pistol. What do you mean gave him a pistol?
I'm trying to create a narrative.
Your narrative is dark and disturbing.
And I'm kidding. All right.
I thought that would be enough, but all right.
Okay, so on to French turn 3.
French turn 3. Weather, no change. Rally phase. I don't have anything to rally. Fortunately, that is the. It's like the boring part of campaign is like everybody's cloaked, so you can't do anything. It's just kind of just wait. Go to prep fire phase because I got
my rallies.
what rallies you got one. Yeah, you can try to roll a 3 or whatever. There you go.
Keyword is that I tried. I did my best.
And your DM comes off this guy, so
By doing your best.
MMG and P30 is gonna shoot at your Kubu wagon or whatever because I got nothing better to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's double small, so miss. Miss, no rates because that is very typical of my MMGs. I don't have anybody to shoot with. I don't have anybody I can really move or do anything with. I maybe technically do that. Don't think it really matters. Defensive.
Alrighty. The Kubo Wagon is going to shoot back at you for 4-1.
I mean, you can try, sure.
7 on 4, Pentastic. No, it's 8 on 4. What am I thinking? Never mind.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, nothing else can really shoot. So.
And.
Well, I'm gonna. It's gonna be so stupid. This AT gun.
Sure.
It's gonna try to shoot the guy at the second floor right here.
Sure. I'm curious what the string will be, but yeah, 19 hexes, sure.
I can see it. I will be shooting area fire.
Oh, now you declare you're shooting area fire. Okay.
I didn't even roll yet, so I don't know why you're. I didn't even roll. I don't even know why you're bitching. I'm kidding.
Look, I've lost 3 squads, 2.5 plus the leader.
Puts this guy's right on the front of the map. Wonders why he loses him.
I had to put guys there. I had no choice.
10. That's a miss. But yeah. Hey, oh no, I don't get act because it's concealed.
Yeah. Thankfully.
Yeah, that's my shooting.
Cool. Advanced fire phase, none, because again, same old. No routes, no advances. Go to CC. I will try my 1-to-1 again. Nope. Pretty sure that's nothing.
No. 1-to-1, you need a 5, yeah.
Yeah.
3-2.
3-1.
Or no, you're.
So it's still, it'll be 3-2 or whatever, or 2-1. It'll be 2-1.
6-2, 3-1.
Oh, there is a 3-1. I was looking at the wrong. I don't know why I forgot there's a 3-1. My bad.
8, 9. Oh, come on. Okay, game.
Anything I can get to delay. German turn 4.
All right.
Is that at the end of
How do I have that? Like, okay, you're keeping track. Okay, cool. I was like,
Yeah, I've been marking when I see it and all that.
all right, cool.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. That's okay. So, not that it like matters right now, but I was just curious as to how the scenario ends, because as is typical when I'm on defense, I really want stuff to end fast. It says all CG dates are variable game turn length, blah blah blah. We've already covered the fact that it can start to end on game turn 5, but what's interesting is that it ends at the last CC. You roll for the last CC phase of game turn 5, and then you roll at each player turn from turn 6 and 7. So essentially, there's only one chance for it to end at the end of turn 5, but then turn 6 and turn 7, it's each player turn. So you're rolling 5 chances overall, which is interesting. I don't usually it's just one side at the end of the turn, so
all right. There was the weather. All right. E13 rally 9. No. Jeez.
wait,
Silk rally.
E13? Oh, no, you get it. They're -2. What are you talking about?
Oh, it is -2.
Yeah.
Dumbass. And then
Technically,
E21.
self rallies have to be first.
Don't give me that kind of like flashback. Oh, tournament flashback. Judge, judge,
Judge,
sir,
judge, I need a
judge,
judge.
judge. It's taking my win, judge. Okay. Um.
I don't think I ever. I don't think I ever told my pinball loss story. Which is along the same vein. I played in a pinball tournament once, and I was up against the guy who is a regular, and he's an okay guy, whatever. Anyways, pinball rules. One player goes first. There's an order to it, right? So
Uh-huh.
it's a 2-player game, blah blah blah. Anyways, I didn't know which order it was because I'm lazy as shit when I'm playing in a pinball tournament. I'm just there to have fun, drink pop, play games. So I didn't recall who was first and who was second, and I started playing because we'd both put our cash in the machine. So we're locked in. Like you're not getting the cash out. We're already playing the game. And then he looks at me and he goes, "Excuse me, I'm first. I'm gonna have to give you a game disqualification." And I'm like, "Really? Like we can't? What's how how devastating is it to see my score first when it's a 2-player game?" He's like, "Nah, that's the rules. You'll get disqualified." I was like, "All right." So I just walked away from the table. I will I will never be that asshole at a tournament. I tell you that much.
You know what's the funny thing? The moment that you said like pinball tournament and started telling the story, I had like pinball wizard slowly getting louder in the background.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm a pinball. I won a tournament once. I'm a pinball wizard. Temporarily, but I was a pinball wizard.
When you make the VOD for this, if you don't like insert like
There's
if you
no
don't
way, dude. I'm not paying.
if
I
you
don't have a
don't
fucking
insert
editor.
pinball wizard like slowly fading into the background as you're telling the story,
No,
like
I don't have an editor. If I had an editor, I would have them do
it's not
that.
that hard. But all right,
I'm just lazy.
yeah, fair enough. Fair. You know what? Fair enough. Okay, so we go to shooty McShoot phase. That's
Sure.
that's my official term for it.
Okay.
AT gun gonna fire again at those blokes. For thingy.
Oh, I wanted
area fire.
to drop them down a level. Whatever. Not the end of the world.
Not like I hit him anyways. Oh, I had rate though. Let me try again. Oh, I had rate though. Let me try again. Oh wait, does seven hit? No.
From that range, I don't think so.
2-hit area fire. Well, it does go up.
You're getting a +2 for shooting at a concealed target. Or using area fire.
Oh,
yeah.
Duh. I'll try again though. No, I'll try again though. No, okay.
I'm just there like, man, where's the 12s? Why haven't I seen a 12 yet? I know there's not a lot of rolls, so it's not anywhere near indicative, but I love how I have a perfect 8.5, 8. The only not like clean numbers, the other. Damn.
Your morale check is pretty good though.
Oh yeah. No, I've had good. I've been lucky on the morale checks. 5s when it mattered, and otherwise.
Yeah. Shooting McShoot. No, fuck. Cool, Wagon. Gonna shoot back at your medium. This is where I roll 3. I'll take that too.
3 on 4 morale check. They're fine.
God damn it!
I should say they're pinned. They're not fine.
They're pinned. That's all I needed.
That's all I needed. My entire plan revolves around these guys being.
That's all I needed. I don't understand. Okay. Going to movement phase.
I'm so glad you said go to movement phase. You didn't shoot again with them.
What?
Nothing.
Annie Hoosier. So these guys, we're going up top, guys, in Z3
Sure.
are gonna go to Z2 for 1.
Yep.
Then 3. Just
Sure.
Snag that. And then these guys are gonna go. Oh jeez. They're gonna go 2, 4.
Sure.
This is a tight one. That's what she said.
I'm glad I have you low enough that I don't know what you said. I'm not asking you to repeat it.
How did you know it was dirty, then?
I just heard something about that's what she said, and I was like, no. You're trying to get me banned on Twitch. It's crazy.
Never in my life I've ever seen something like this before. Chat, are you thinking this?
I can't believe you've regressed this much since we last played.
I'm just thinking of like
you're
guys.
You're back to the nerd voice.
God, chat, are you seeing this? Like, oh my god. Like, they're having like what's this stupid game of like team deathmatch? I mean, like if that was a Call of Duty, that's fine, but on Battlefield, chat on Battlefield.
I have no clue what the hell you're referencing, so I'm just gonna twiddle my thumbs patiently.
Okay? This guy in D16, they're gonna drop a CX. They're gonna move into this truck. They're gonna get on the truck.
Sure.
That'll take up half the truck's movement, so you start for 15. 16, 17. 17. There we go.
Sure.
Oh gosh. 18, 19, 20, 22, I think.
Yep.
22, basically 23, 24, 25. Do the bikes count as vehicles?
No. They shouldn't. Not like I don't think I've ever played them as them doing that. So
that'd be 25 because that would be plus that half there.
Yeah, that's
This will
fine.
be 26,
Sure.
27, 28 in motion. Sorry,
With
let me just
motorcycles going
yeah
back there.
yeah move the motorcycle back there. Yeah, no free
Those
rides.
guys are there. I will. I will declare a shot because you were at that movement. I'm gonna reveal an MMG and R34.
Ah, dang, not another one.
+2 vehicle. It's not a small. What's the? Is it 10? That's 10 hexes. Probably just need a 9, which would be enough. Yeah. Is there any other modifier? I think it's just a +2. So it goes to IFT because it's an unarmed vehicle, I believe. Or sorry, yeah, final TK. Yeah, IFEMG vehicle line on IFT. Huzzah! Oh, come the really?
I thought like I thought when you shoot there is no T to hit because that's you shoot IFT, not to hit.
No, against a vehicle, you're always using it to hit. The result, the kill result stuff. That's whether or not it's an unarmored target or not, and it's the star vehicle line on IFT, which for a 4 firepower machine gun is a 5. That is not half. Um, God, we did this a long time ago. I have to double check because I think I forget if collateral damage happens first and then they have to do bailout. Give me a sec here. It probably is that. Is it in D or is it in C? It's probably C. Blah blah blah. To hit effects. Moving vehicle target. We've done that. Wait, it doesn't put the chart there? What? They really make me look in a different spot? Where the fuck do they have that? Unless it's in D, it's please tell me it's not D. It is D. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. Okay, unarmored vehicle general. So it's versus all vulnerable PRC. The only question is, do I roll a second die roll? I don't believe so. Final TK, the creamy then goes to space, IFT, FP. Yeah, that's against that, but I believe if it's an IFT shot, I don't think you roll a second time. Yeah, best of my knowledge, it's you get it's what is it, 3 on 4? So it's a 2 morale check against the passengers rider's crew, and then they go through bailout with or crew survival with the vehicle number 6.
So um, so I roll with so I roll for morale check first on the guys inside.
Yeah, I'm one sec though. I really want to check to make sure I'm not doing this in the wrong order because I mean, I already always for no like it's a game and I shouldn't feel bad for getting a good result, especially since finally um finally getting something. But is it? Oh, it's right because it's collateral and I'm looking at general. Collateral attack. Um Yeah, it just says the D8. Collateral attacks is a vehicle to kill dice roll. First attack via does not have the vehicle as a pre-designated target. No, that's not. Normally causes general supplies all equal. Collateral attack is resolved as a separate attack versus the vehicle's vulnerable PRC immediately subsequent to the resolution of the attack versus the vehicle using the attacking weapon ammo type's IFT firepower and the same original effects DR that resolve the attack versus the vehicle. Okay, so it is the same shot regardless. So yeah. So it's a 2 morale check. And then regardless of whatever happens, they go through the crew survival for truck to see if they bail out or not.
Okay, so 7 broken. 6. They're fine.
Cool. And then it's a crew survival 6, I think, is the vehicle. So 6 or less to see if they make it out.
For each one or for all of them?
I believe it's each one. It's not there's no way it's in all of them.
So that's leader, and then that's squad. So
Oh man,
makes 2
squad
out.
just perfectly fine. I'm just gonna
So-
double check crew survival real quick just to see, because I'm pretty sure it's a outright kill. It's not a casualty reduction, but I want to check. Crew, wait, did that? Okay, crew survival for all PRC. If bold, tendency to brew up, blah blah blah. D5 crew survival. If it's less, the vehicle crew counters placed beneath surviving PRC are not subject to... Yeah, you don't get shot from the collateral attack because you've already been shot by it. Even if there's residual, it doesn't apply. Yeah, so it's if you don't roll under equal or under, you're just dead. There's no
Okay. So leader is just gone. Okay.
yeah, and I don't know if that does anything for a leader loss morale check. I can't imagine bailing out a rider, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that I don't think there's anything else that has to be done. So that happened. I technically have rate of fire with the MMG, so that'll just stay unmarked. Does the truck should leave? Does it not leave a wreck?
I flipped it over, or I
Oh.
hit wreck, and it just disappeared.
Okay, so there's bad data in module. So the Opal Blitz apparently is a bad SVG in 6.7.0. All right, you're on 670, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. I wonder if it's starting to be time to get out of 670. Ah, there's at least one custom unit that was made with 671. So that is probably what's starting to cause some problems. All right, well, we can fix it. I can update for next session anyway, so that's not a big deal. But as for the wreck, is there a vehicle here?
Put this here. That's the only wreck I can find.
Oh, sure. Because I was just gonna take a different vehicle and see if maybe something that's not the Opal Blitz works. Like if I wreck this, do you see this?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, perfect. So I'll just do that. It's not the Opal Blitz, but whatever. I don't think it's ever gonna matter. They are technically under because it is now covered.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You touch them. I'm not touching them anymore. All right. So that was that guy's movement and shot and whoa. All right.
Okay, we're good.
Cool. Yeah, you may continue.
Yes. So these guys are gonna go up the hill for 4.
Sure.
These guys are gonna kind of just have to stay there. Hmm. Where is my... Okay. Now I want to do... Okay. Physical meaning. It's not really worth it at that point. Yeah, these guys are going to CX, and they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
This CX will come off as well. These guys are going to CX, and they're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay.
These guys are going to go 1, 2.
Okay. That will activate my guys.
No.
They should just get placed on map as concealed units. I don't believe it causes any...
No, it just places some, activates them as concealed units. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget if there was if it was a scenario or something. I just remember them. There was a thing where like, oh, your cloaking guys get revealed and they like have to do a thing or whatever it was. Yeah, you stack your main cloaked subject, consuming which time gets placed, concealment counters. Yeah, I like it says if any on map. If only. If only I could dummy them. Alright, so I believe these guys are... They are absolutely not concealed. So I get to do this and take the cloaking off. And that should hopefully not fuck that up. There. But you are good where you have moved. That is the only guy that activates. So you may continue if you choose.
Yep.
In a way, I almost wish there was like a cascade of like night rules where it's like, oh man, I can finally have freedom. Start shooting flares in the air to alert all my other guys.
So these guys in G12, they're gonna go 1 or 2 to say 4.
Okay.
These guys are gonna go 2, 4.
Sure.
I think these guys. These guys are gonna unconceal or not. They're gonna. They're moving here. They're gonna start moving there. That's what I'm trying to do.
Sure.
I keep fucking up what I'm saying.
It's late. I get it.
These guys are going to assault move here.
Sure.
These guys are going to go 2, 4. This CX comes up. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Are you okay?
Ah, what the hell?
It's like a
I don't
bug
know.
flying in your mouth or something?
It feels like it, but I don't know.
Uh,
Anyways, 2, 4.
yep.
These guys are gonna CX, and they're gonna go 2, 4, 5,
Okay.
6, 8.
Sure.
What the hell was even that? These guys are gonna stay there. These guys are gonna go. These guys are gonna go 1, 2,
Sure.
3, 4.
Okay.
Actually, I just want to move 3 anymore. Jesus Christ. Um. Me. Okay. So. hmm. Yeah, that's my movement on your defensive.
Wait for movement. Okay. Defensive fire phase. I will try with my MMG that has so far been very heroic. I will shoot at the squad underneath. They will get a +1, or I'm pretty sure they get the +1 from the vehicle. So that will unfortunately be a miss. Actually, yeah, it's a miss because it's on 4. No rate of fire. You know what? My pin guys will shoot too. It's a 2-up-1. 6-on-2 pin tash check. Sure.
Fine.
Dang. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you haven't rolled a single 3 yet, I don't think. Just trying to hope for a sniper or something. Melee.
I did roll 1, 3, but it was like on. No, you rolled a 3. Never mind.
Yeah, I rolled a. You rolled your sniper, and I rolled my sniper, but we haven't.
No, that's fine.
But I mean, at least the 2 is a little bit harder to get. I don't think I have anybody else to shoot with. If only because cloaking and all that, and not really any good targets yet. So, I will give it back to Advanced Fire Phase.
Advanced fire phase. I have none.
Okay. Routes, surprisingly, none. Yeah.
Advanced phase. Yeah, this guy's gonna hop down
Coward.
here. This guy will go into here. He will become concealed. I think I'm good enough to where I can just shift this guy over. This guy, I'm gonna put him back here because you're pissing me off.
Okay, God.
Is the stream affordable?
I imagine it'll be like any other stream and would be. Yeah, it's not like a river or anything, as far as I'm aware. So you should be able to go through it.
Alright. These guys will go here. These guys will go here. These guys go this way. These guys go this way. These guys go this way. Yeah. Kind of hard when you just gotta get this fucking melee in my way. Guys gonna go this way. Go this way. You're gonna go this way.
Okay, we'll activate this.
I know, sugar pie. That was the point. I think I'm gonna snap, actually. I keep flip-flopping on this, and I really don't mean to. Lines of sight, yo. Lines of sight.
I mean, it is very tricky. I don't blame him.
This G14 is annoying. Okay. Can't move any of the heavies. Don't want to move my medium. Maybe I should have kept. Maybe I should actually keep that there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that there.
I'm not rolling a 2 on that.
I'm gonna. This is break in case of bullshit. Oh,
fair.
Yeah, this is my broken case. Yeah, this is my break in case of bullshit class. No, I'm even gonna do one better. I'm gonna move him here actually.
Sure.
That way, there's nowhere like break in case of bullshit. Nowhere you go is safe. I'm gonna be able to shoot you. And then you shoot me first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then the 2-up-1 somehow caused devastation there.
And then, so, and then this guy here in the light woods, he's gonna go this way. I almost completely forgot about him. That's where he's going. It's a weird, like a. It's a weird opening salvo, I gotta be honest.
I agree.
So I'm guessing the game developers probably bash it, like screaming into the screen and like, why aren't you going for the village? And I'm like, my friend, I have played Race to the Muse. I know what happens when I bash my head against a village.
You're already at the bridge, though.
True. I haven't crossed it yet, though.
Yeah, but you know.
And that's the main problem. Okay. I think that's all I can do, or all I want to do.
Sounds good.
CC 3-1.
I'm still doing my. Really? Okay. I mean, I'm still doing the 1-1 because there's no reason not to. You know, the worst is that I said it and then. Okay, well, I at least get
That's why
that guy.
That's why I said breaking case of bullshit.
Just, could you imagine too? Fuck. Okay. Well,
they all laughed at me until these dice rolls came up.
Well, what's the? Oh God. They judged him for his words, but he spoke the truth or whatever. And it's the guy in the cave or whatever.
I prefer the Night Lord's version where death is nothing compared to vindication.
Okay, so I rolled a 6 on leader on field promotion, which is leader creation. I was a it's a 227 My odds column was not less than 101, so I get a 6-1. It does not change the math on the kill or your result, thankfully. Because we are playing with the actual, in my opinion, legit way to play with 6-1s is that they always apply regardless. Because otherwise, you can just be like, my 6-1 never applies the +1 except on rally. Like, who, why? At that point, just make it a 6-0. Like, it doesn't matter. Anyways, bitching aside, that happens. We're still in melee there, and that's it. So we go to turn 4 French. Do you mind if we take a break after, or we stop after French turn 4? I don't
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to because we're close to, like, we at least potentially close to ending the day, but I got a early morning tomorrow, so I want to make sure I'm not dead for that. So turn 4 French. Weather is no change. Surprised we haven't rolled interrogation either. Figured that should have happened at some point, but
Oh, if I rolled a 2, shouldn't I have gotten interrogation?
I thought it was only on a 3 if you're in
Oh.
I don't think it's 3 or lower, but it's, I mean, at this point it's a little bit late, but let's
Yeah, no,
check
I'm
just,
not gonna.
well, might as well check anyways. I guess technically you could have done prisoner interrogation, but I don't know if that's automatic or not either. Yeah, it's just subject capture makes a DR. Interesting. Um, where is civilian? Civilian. When changed the result of 3. Yeah, it's not 3 or less. It's just 3,
Yeah.
which
I
is
mean,
kind of crazy.
and that's the thing. I think like even if I did interrogate, like nothing there would be nothing that I can gain from that because all your guys are too far away.
No,
For the
it's always nearest, isn't it? I don't think it
I think it
matters.
has to be like with. I thought it was like within 8 hexes or something.
Uh,
I don't know. That we don't need to worry about it right now. Let's just
yeah.
go for it.
So no rally phase stuff for me, I think. None for you either. We go to prep fire phase. In the prep fire phase, I mean, I might as well if I got nothing better to shoot at. So MMG, since he's revealed now, it will be a hit. No effect. I do have rate. Second shot. That's probably, no. It's double small on range 10. So that will end that. Yeah. Second MMG, same target, same shooting. That should definitely be closer, but 8 range, I believe double small. Still makes that a nothing. Nothing I want to do with my revealed, my uncloaked guys just yet, since all your guys are concealed and all that. So go to movement phase. I'm just going to take my guy down from level 1. He's going to go downstairs for assault move, so you can stop harassing him. Outside of that, like, I really don't think there's anything I can do or want to do, so defensive.
Car here. Gonna shoot for a point into here.
Sure.
Nothing.
Yay.
Man, we're just having a great time doing shooting back and forth. Follow us. They follow us. We follow them. It's not understanding we have.
I just imagine, like, this guy on top of a Kuba wagon acting like Audie Murphy. He's bullets flying back and forth.
2 up 2 into here.
Who's shooting 2 up 2? The L20, sure.
Yeah. 5 on a 2 is
Six.
a normal.
Right, because that's range 6.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here? So we've got, yeah, up to?
Tell me
Wow.
what you got.
Hold on here. I gotta try and do this the right way.
Oh, jeez.
Because it won't matter. I'll check. He's fine because it's well, he's pinned, but he's fine. He's fine, and crew breaks because fucking of course the crew will break on that. They're just inside a building. Sniper doesn't activate.
That was way more than I thought it was going to be. H&G is going to try to shoot me there.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah. Okay. 6 at 3. 7 on 6 is normal.
This guy's pinned. He's also pinned. And crew's dead. Wow, talk about fucking stupid shit. That's crazy. Love losing a fucking crew to do jack shit. Fucking ridiculous.
I made rate, so I'll fire again. And I'll break it. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right.
Unbelievable.
Apt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Deal live. That's okay. Yeah. The thing's right there. I should have moved the AT gun forward. Oh well. Yasaruni. That's gonna be my defensive fire.
Okay. Go to advancing. Not much I can really do, especially with that now. Yeah, nothing. Routes, none, because they just got posed out of nowhere. Advanced phase, none as well. I don't really see what else I could do or go. Technically, I can move them there, but yeah, I don't think it's worth it. No advances. I'll go to CC. There's the 1. I'm at a 1 to 2 up 1. You've got to be kidding me. That'll be a casualty reduction because of the +1.
There we go. Fucking killed you. Jesus.
I'll take the casualty reduction. I don't think that, no, I think it has to be a kill, so it's not gonna matter.
Damn, that was so stupid.
Yeah, all things considered, I think that there's been some stupid stuff on either side, but the melee is also definitely the dumber one.
Game.
Yeah, I don't know how you keep selecting multiple things.
That should bring me up to 18.
Yeah, but the thing is that like I have all the other VPs on the map, so like
Yeah.
the fact that mine is 0, like I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to. Normally, it's like if it's more than at game start, right? Which that makes more sense, but it's not written that way. Let me reread it just in case. Um,
Maybe there's an errata for it. I'm not sure.
Sadly, there's no errata for the CG victory conditions. Like unless that's supposed to be no, that's CG1. Yeah, so this is just more than French at scenario end. I don't know if
So
it's
it's
like
basically
a. Sorry, you were gonna say
yeah. It's basically unwinnable at that point.
that. Yeah, like I think I'm just gonna mark it as German turn 5 here, and then we'll save, and then we can discuss. I do think it's very strange because you would think that, like you said, it sounds like it's unwinnable at that point because, well, how do you get more than the French? Part one, when the French have all this terrain that they have, and I think it should be written like the red barricades and some other ones where it's like more than at the start of the scenario. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does the scenario card say anything else? Yeah, it just says have amassed 17 more or more CGVP. I'm gonna double check this just in case. So if I look at the thing and it says what do we got? CG victory points. VP are awarded according to the following table for locations controlled by that side at the end of the CG date and that were enemy controlled at the beginning of that date. And that were enemy controlled at the beginning. Should a building bridge be rubble during play, that hex still counts. Falling rubble from a VP balloon does not count for VP. Victory points also awarded for that. So they're controlled by that side at the end of ACG. And that were enemy controlled at the beginning of the day. So just what you get. You don't double up on the points. Yeah, that's very strange. Like maybe you're supposed to be like hyper aggressive or also exit guys through Inor village, but I don't quite know.
My main problem is that like they're not a native English speaking company, so I don't know if they know that or
Yeah, like I think it's a deliberate choice to write it as having 17 more CG than the French because then I guess the battle is like a lot of back and forth in the woods, but it does feel very strange that like it's the you would think that they would just write it the same way as red barricades if that was the intent. So I don't know. And I didn't want to calculate mine at the start, although I can't imagine like with all said and done, like even just looking at Enor villages, there's enough points there. So I wonder if there was like a you should really push to try and get into the village, maybe, but I don't know.
what I like I could it's like at this point it's like I want to email you guys and I'll make the freaking thing in English and in French so you can get it through your skull.
Well,
That's what I'm trying to ask you.
I do actually want to email them, jokes aside, with regards
Yeah.
to the initial scenario victory condition, because one says 18, the book says 18, and the card says 17. So which is it? Because even even a 1 point difference is still significant in the eyes of a CG, because like V11 or sorry U11 is a 1 point hex. So like that, it's not like there's not a lot of 1 point hexes all over the place. So it's strange that it's not mentioned specifically, or not clarified. And the fact that nobody has I don't see an errata on ASL Scenario Archive. I didn't see anything on their website. So very, very, very confused. Yeah.
And the weird part is that like it is actually impossible to get 18 more or have 18 more than the French.
I would
Like
imagine capture because you do get double VP for prisoners. So like these guys are worth 4 each. But
I guess.
the other problem too is that it says CGVP, and we've already been over the fact that it's a 1-to-5 ratio, was it? Something like that. Hold on. What's the conversion rate here? Conversion rate is 1/15. All right, no, I don't think the Germans can win day one. So yeah, I mean, because I don't know, like I guess if you can't load that, you can't load the woods. I'm very confused because if it's from the start, then I don't see how the Germans lose because the French. So the French can't set up more than one unit in those woods, in Bois de
Mm-hmm.
l'Ache, um, unless I'm super mistaken. But I'm pretty sure I'm only allowed one. Yeah, if you purchase one of two groups, they can be deployed. Um, that is a very weird way. Oh, cause what the fuck? Okay, hold on here. Why is this booklet so different from this? Does this say what I think it says? Yeah, no. Okay, so there's definitely a huge difference between the book and the scenario card because the book says you could put okay, no, maybe it's just nah, it's just the way it's written. All right. Yeah, so you can only get one group, one company or whatever in the woods. Um and they're never going to stand up to the Germans. Like I don't see how they could ever, survive type idea. And there's no real reason for the French in Inor to push out because if you get mangled in any way, then you're just retreating back to the village, and it's just you could just technically lose the village for no good reason. Um,
So what is it? One company or one platoon?
oh, whatever the small unit is. Hold on, let me check my reinforcement thing. Platoon. Um,
Okay.
so like you can only get 3 squads max in these woods. You're not holding back the Germans. Obviously, these guys, the fucking melee tried their damnedest. Um, but yeah, if the Germans just have a 18 over the French from start, then unless you don't count the road points, which is just 4, so maybe that's what we should do. Because otherwise, like that's the only real contention. Because like, does it make sense when I'm saying this? Like, if the Germans count these 4 points and they only need 18 from start, then because all my guys are cloaked and can't move, and like you start near the roads, like the 4 points on the roads, and at least one woods that like there's no way you can't get it. You kind of get enough points to auto win. And
Yeah.
if the interpretation is 18 points more than the French, then the Germans auto lose. so so like
It's like you damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So it's like what? Which point is it?
I mean, I think we split the difference and we say it's 18 above
Yeah.
start and you start with 4. Does that make sense?
So 18 above start with 4, so I
Yeah,
need to have
22.
22.
Yeah,
So I need to have 4 more points, and
yeah.
it's already
Because
turn. It's already turn 5. Okay.
and like there's 2 points accessible for sure, and then uh, this is 8 points that gets you at least very close to a point for CVP, and then it's just getting one more point. Like you know what I mean. Like that's close enough that that makes way more sense to me than the other two interpretations, because one is an auto French win, the other is an auto German win. So I think we play it that way. That makes the most sense to me. Um, and yeah. Anyways, for the viewers at home, uh, homework. Also, try to come up with your interpretation. I would love to see how people interpret that. Whether it's in ping me on Discord, or you're pinging me on, I don't use Twitter, so or X or whatever the dumb name is. Pretty sure my Discord should be on my channel. Anyways, yeah, what's your interpretation? Would love to hear it, because I think it's very important to analyze that sort of stuff if you're designing scenarios, and specifically campaign games. Really need to clarify that for all for international audiences, because yeah, if it's like someone once said to me, if it's hard enough to understand or get all the rules correct in English, just imagine how it must be difficult for people in Japan or Croatia or Chile, wherever else. So with that enlightened revelation, thank you for watching. um, we'll get back into the swing of things as time moves forward. Should have a game on Monday against Rob. We'll be back up to our old shenanigans, playing a not a campaign game. We'll be playing a separate scenario, and then maybe doing Denon. So, hope to see people on Monday. Otherwise, have a lovely weekend. If you're in Canada and celebrating, happy Thanksgiving. If you're not in Canada and not celebrating, also happy Thanksgiving. Spend time with family and enjoy life.